Hey everyone, this is Kat, and today I am going to do something sort of fun, at least for me, and I hope it can be relaxing for you. I wanted to do a makeup sort of look, what I do every day. I wanted it to be informative, however, I still want to be able to relax you and make you feel very calm and trigger you. So I am still in pajama pants. I'm actually not at my house, if you can tell by the background. This is my boyfriend's place, and if you hear any thumping or pitter patter, it's going to be his cat. She's a sweetie. She's over there, quiet right now. Her name's Arya, and I bring that up only because she's named after Arya Stark in the Game of Thrones books. And I am actually wearing a Game of Thrones shirt right now that I would love to show off. So it has the House Targaryen on it. It's their sigil. There's the 3 dragons right here. It's very nice and very comfortable. I got it at Newberry Comics, actually. So let's get started now. So the first step in getting my look ready for the day, I like to start off with moisturizing. That includes my skin as well as my lips. So my first product is a Nivea chapstick. This stuff is like silk. It's very, very soft. You only need to use it for maybe like 2 days if you have really, really rough, chapped lips, until it starts to completely 100% have them be smooth again. So I just start in the corners. So it's just, if you want to wear lipstick for the day, it's best to have your lips already moisturized so you don't have to wait. I'm probably not going to wear any lipstick today. It's just a normal, casual, lazy day for me. But I will get my makeup bag. So it's a travel makeup bag that I use daily. It has a whole bunch of different makeups. I have band-aids, I have brushes, I have so much in here. Some moisturizing time. I use this Clinique product. So this product is just a general moisturizer. It is dermatologist developed, allergy tested, and 100% fragrance free. I very much enjoy this. So you just need a little bit. I'm going to start on my nose because since I got that pierced, I have to be super careful with just maintaining it and keeping product away. And maybe just a dab or so right here on my forehead. My last step in moisturizing would be using my eyeshadow primer by Urban Decay. I like Urban Decay's products. I love their palettes. I love their eyeliners. So this, you apply a little droplet on one of your fingers or a brush. My hands are clean, and it's only my makeup and my skin, so I don't mind using, my own fingers, and I don't share my makeup. So this just sets the lids, preps them and prepares them. So the next step is I apply my concealers and anything to hide any problem spots, any zits, anything along those lines. So I have 4 tools I need to use. So first I'm using MAC's NW20 Studio Finish Concealer Formula. And when I went into the MAC store, I explained to the gentleman working that I have trouble finding a color to transition to between the summer and the fall, and when it starts to get colder and I don't get out in the sun as much. And he gave me the lightest color they have, and it matches my skin perfectly. So I just need to put some right here, right over here as well, and then a little under my eyelids. And then I have a few blackheads on my nose, and I like to do areas around my chin and above my upper lip. So I look a little like I have war paint on. But with that being said, I just use this beauty blender, which I got at Sephora. I just blend in. And I love the beauty blenders. They're a little pricey, but why I love them is they are shaped. So they're able to get in 3-dimensional ways that other products can't. Pimples are 3-dimensional, so this helps cover those bad boys up. It should be perfect. And now I'm going to take Studio Fix by MAC, which is also an NW20, so it's just a powder. And there's, a mirror. You can flip it. And then there's a little discharge tray and a brush that I've never used. So let's use this bad boy. I do all around coverage, so I start around my chin area and I work my way up. I like to do circular motions to make sure and instill the powder. Trying to avoid my nose ring, which is difficult. Had the piercing for about 3 weeks now, and I'm still getting used to it. So now that we have this done, let's move on to the eyes. So I use a few tools for this. We'll start off with the brushes I use and the colors I've been using. Where are you? Here we are. So I use 3 brushes. This is a brush by Sephora. It's pretty old now, and it has a angled edge to it, so I'm able to use this on my eyebrows if I wish. And then this is a nice fluffy tip. I use this for the corners of my eyelids. So today I'm using Naked Basics by Urban Decay. This is a very cute little palette. It has, I believe, 6 colors. Let's see. So the first color is Venus, Foxy, WOS, Naked 2, Faint, to Crave. That right there is lipstick, and that's some mascara marks. But you can tell I get good use of this palette. So I'm going to also be using these 2 Sigma brushes. I keep them in the packaging that they were delivered in, just to keep them nice and safe. This is one I've been using a lot more lately. You can see there's a little bit of pink on there. It is a small tapered blending brush. And then we have this eye shading brush. I very much so like the Stigma brushes. They were given as a gift last Christmas. So I start off by using this, and what I do is I mix Foxy right here and WOS, and I just tap off the excess, and what I do is I start about here, and I go fill the whole thing in with these colors to give myself a nice little base. And same for the other lid. Right, so I'm just going to take this and this was just WOS, and just make sure everything's placed and perfect. It's just a little color, little base. And now I take this little Sephora brush and I use Venus, which has more of a shimmer to it. And I just take it and put it right here in the corner. And I kind of bring that up a little bit in the crease. And I'm just going to take a little more. I'm just going to get along the bottom part of my lids. And so continue to just apply in the corner. I get so confused with the reverse camera. And then just a bit down here. So it's just nice and shimmery. Just a little bit of sparkle. Now I'm going to use the blending tool. So for this one, I'm going to take Faint, which is this nice brown. What I do is I start in my crease up here, and I just do a thin little line to fill in my crease. I need to fix this one a little bit right here. Other than that, the crease looks nice. And I also use this brush to apply a nice little matte pink from a completely separate palette. And I just like to do the pink in the corners. You can see it's very, very bright. I just do it down here. Sort of blend a little bit out. So you can still see it, but it's not too predominant yet. Same with the other lid. Just take the pink and apply a generous amount to your lid. Just make sure you blend. And that's how I do my eyeshadow, my pink lids. I like to do a little pop of the pink color for my green eyes. I feel as if it brings it out a lot. I like the colors. I really like these colors. So, one of my final steps is applying a eyeliner as well as a mascara. So let's search for my next tools. One step I just forgot actually. You're supposed to put a little highlighter underneath your eyebrows and your eyeshadows to kind of just simplify the whole look. Perfect. So it's a little simple highlighter. So for years and years people have asked me, how do I do my eyeliner? And my trick is I use drugstore eyeliner. I have used very expensive liquid liners and I was actually allergic to them. So I've stuck to the drugstore line stiletto for a while now. It's by Maybelline. There's nothing wrong with buying drugstore makeup at all, if that's all you can afford. Personally, I like to mix and match because I can't spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on makeup, but I still like to have a few items of greater value. So I just shake to get everything flowed. And I need to use my mirror for this. So I start in the center and I draw sort of what I want out. I just start to create this line I'm going to fill in. So I'll fill that in. So that's the line I'm going to use. And now I fill in from the wing over. And when I start to get here, I start to build it up a little bit. And this is the very precise part. Getting this down pat is hard. And one eye is complete, so I need to fill in a little bit down here with mascara because my lids are, my eyelashes are pink. So time to do this long eye. So same thing, you just start in the center and sort of draw a shape. Draw the shape you want to fill in. You gotta make sure your wings are even. This is the hardest part for me personally. They look pretty even. Just trying to fill in and fix any little baby mistakes that you may have made. It's gonna fix this wing a little bit. Okay. Better. And then I'm just gonna bring this into the shape I want to create. This is where it gets difficult. All right. And that's how I do my eyeliner. So, lastly, it's time for some mascara, and then followed by a little eyeliner. Oops, I'm not supposed to do like the up-down motion. It gets bacteria from your eyes on your like more swirled. I can't explain it exactly. But you're supposed to do sort of like a circular motion when you pull it up versus like an up and down. So I start right here. And I just start to build some volume up. Just keep going up towards the sky. And just keep building. This is, I believe, a Maybelline Mega Plush mascara that works wonders for me. So the other eye, I just start over and just build up towards this end of my eye. So that's a good start. Next, I'm going to finish with the Colossal Volume, which is another Maybelline product. This is a godsend right here. I bought it for very cheap, possibly was on sale, and I've fallen in love. Completely fallen in love. What I do on the bottom is the exact same on the top. Just plug away. Just gives your lids and your lashes such another dimension. It creates volume. It creates this beautiful appeal. So same on the bottom. And last but not least, I'm going to take this Urban Decay 24-hour Glide On Eye Pencil and apply it on my bottom waterlines. This works wonders, my friends. And voila, that's how I get this look. So I do my eyes, that's how I make them pop and give them another dimension. So I'll get really close. I should mention I filled in my eyebrows previously to filming because I didn't know how much camera space I had. But I think the colors, the liner, everything kind of makes my eyes pop, pop, pop. So I'm gonna just undo my hair from these messy 30-second braids I put in. And once my hair is down, my look's complete. So another step I like to do when I get ready for my day is I straighten my bangs because they have a natural kind of twirl to them and they get in my face and I can't see. And then this right here, I also straighten. So that's the look. This is how I get my look every day, and I hope any men or women who wear makeup learn some tips. I hope some of you relaxed and some of you are triggered. So have a wonderful rest of your night, my friends.